Speak! Speak! Grab your stick, Chrissy. Speak! Speak! Good boy! Speak!
Shut up! You don't let me open the gate. Come on. Let me open the gate. Come on. Come on, you let me open the gate. You'll be a good dog and let me open the gate. Come on, I want to come in. Come on, you're a good dog. Pretty good yourself. He's a big dog.
No! Okay, walk in. Come on in. Come on in and have a seat. Good. No. No. Good. 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 Good.
This is like hot for the this.
It's hot.
I reckon.
It's a lot cooler today.
Mind you, hopefully we get some more rain, but doesn't look like we will.
5 days, I reckon. Drop.
It was supposed to rain this weekend, and then the transfer to just freaking overcast.
Good.
Mind you, it gives us a chance to clean the flat because we've had a walk with algae.
Have you got a blanket yet?
No.
What are you doing? Just chlorine?
Yeah, well, it's got.
It's salt water, so it has a mixture of salt and
Yep.
chlorine. But we ended up with, because the pH just got way too high, chlorine couldn't work,
Yep.
and so we ended up with mustard algae.
Oh, I'm not familiar with mustard algae.
So that was
Is it yellow?
Yeah, it just looked like dirt.
Oh, okay.
That's what we thought it was originally.
Right.
And it just kept getting worse, and I thought,
What's the cure for it?
just algaecide.
And acid.
Chemicals, money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not cheap.
Oh,
Well, I think it cost me as much as I thought. It's like $70 for all the stuff.
Oh, that's all right. It cost me about $70 to have the bloody Aussie clean service on a good day.
Yeah,
even though it's got its own cleaning system in it.
Yeah, because I got the algaecide that they gave me to kill the algae, and then they gave me some hydrochloric acid to bring the pH down, and then some other water conditioner as well. Yeah, it was about $70 for that.
That'd be good having a pool though.
Yeah, the one that uses the damn thing last night.
Well, that's half the reason why I've never shelled out for a pool. There's a bloody cat sitting up there in the window. Because we just don't use it enough. But this year we're running a battle with the animals trying to keep the inflatable ring up. It's not the dogs put the hole in, it's the bloody horses. Not just little holes either. But yeah.
I used to have a slip and slide when I was younger, and that was when we had our Roddy. Her name was Gemma. She was like my babysitter when I was younger.
Yeah.
And yeah, she would do the slip and slide. It's just bloody shit.
I suppose they'd be covered in your odour too, like because you're wet, and it makes it a bit like a toy for them. When anything that's covered in your odour, they tend to like want to mouth it and taste the odour. Oh, that was good. He was a bugger for having his eyes clean. He was a bugger for having his ears clean. He was a bugger for putting his collar on. That's why it takes so long coming out. We will put the collar on in a tidy and fashionable manner without you crawling all over me. See, today I didn't come out with dirt all up my arms. You did it nice and calmly today. Because he was diving into the collar like a seal into a ring, which I accepted at the start just so we could get the behaviour. I wasn't correcting the behaviour, I was rewarding it. He's
Like I said, compared to what he was.
Yeah, that's it. No, I don't want you to roll over. There could be bad people here. Ooh. I had an inquiry for Black Dog Atlas today too, from a lady down at Logan, not Logan, Gold Coast, behind Wet and Wild. Ooh. He doesn't need much, he only needs his bite and they deeper. Absolutely neat.
The dream world opened back up today.
I'll do that. You're donating $25 from every ticket to the Red Cross.
Yeah.
It should be to the people who need.
Well, they reckon it'll go to the Red Cross and then it'll go to the people.
Well, see, I heard that it was supposed to go to the families. So.
Yeah,
Just on the news before they reckon it was going to Red Cross.
yeah, it's going to go to the Red Cross first and then go to...
Well, they'll distribute it.
Yeah, but how do we know it's actually going to be distributed?
Yeah, and who's got to say so and who needs what more?
Exactly. And then they reckon that ride is completely decommissioned, but 90%
Yeah, they won't be able to run it again.
90% of the rides at Dreamworld are not open until they've gone through the safety.
You go on it.
Well, they did have assessors in there and they had something like 6 or 7 tickets put on them that they had fixed, but I imagine they would have been really particular this time. But I think, a little bird told me that they were looking for a good excuse to shut it because it's really old anyway. Who knows?
Yeah, it's probably my favourite ride when I went to Dreamworld.
Yeah, we were on it. We've been on it and survived.
I think I've been on it about 6 times.
For that.
It might be bad. Might be too soon. Too soon. You want to go inside, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm going to grab a drink.
I've read the freaking Rapid and survived.
Can you see his nice loose lead?
Mm-hmm.
Good lead. Good. Although we have a loose lead, I also have it in a firm grasp. Good lead. Good lead.
That's short ball.
No, I just went to get a drink.
Good lead.
Just went to get a drink.
So, Monday afternoon,
4 o'clock.
Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday morning. And then we'd start this fella on Thursday. We do Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon.
So you want me to get Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon as well?
Yes.
Okay.
We've got 2 dogs going this week. I don't know, I might see if I can get Chris Thursday as well, just to break it up a little bit. Because Chris is a bit more of the angry youth type. Although he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and he's a gym junkie, and he doesn't take steroids or anything as far as I know.
I don't know, in my experience, those ones can be pretty aggressive.
Yeah, Chris reckoned he was ADD and his mother had such a hard time. But he's alright now. I reckon he is. Hello, Chris. Ooh.
Each to their own, yes.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. He worked for me for a little while, and I could never give him enough to do. He'd look at the dishes and go, "Can I wash the dishes?" Chris, you don't have to wash the dishes. Oh, I do it all the time.
That's what I'm saying. You always get him to dig out the areas with the dirt.
Oh no, he's got a truck driving job now. That's what I work around. Like if I get him in the mornings, him in the afternoons, or whatever, it depends on what shift that he's on. So I'm not making him wake up halfway through his sleep, sort of thing. So that's a decent sleep.
No, I'll dig those bits out this week because if we're supposed to have a wet cyclone-y summer, it's just gonna where the gutter overflows
Into the
and it overflows because if we're gonna have a wet cyclone-y summer, it's gonna drive me nuts to clean the kennels and then have
new gutters too.
them flood again immediately.
But this time we'll put on wide gutters instead of those skinny little ones that Samash can handle.
Yeah.
bloody builder who did them in the first place put like gutters this wide. So you put your hand in and you try and pull the lever line and it just slices your hand up. So what are you guys up to this afternoon?
Not much. Customer just rung up about a computer issue that I just fixed. I think he needs a new computer, but people won't listen. And then the guy that I do the wrestling with, he's moving to Melbourne, so he needs all his stuff moved out of his house. So I drive to Lisbon.
Hey,
Oh, I have a computer question for you.
What's that?
If a Mac is not turning on and it's got a new battery but it won't stay on if the power's not on, if it's not plugged in, would changing the logic board fix that?
It may. Because when you've got the power plugged in, the Mac is working fine, isn't it?
Yeah, she said that because it's my friend Cammie's computer, she bought it from a friend secondhand when her last Mac died, and it started to not turn on without it being plugged in, so she bought a new battery for it, a proper one, and that didn't fix it. And now apparently it won't. She gave it to a friend for a friend to fiddle with, and now apparently it won't turn on anymore. So she's considering buying, because apparently if you get the logic board just online and change it yourself, it's not that hard and it's not as expensive.
Otherwise, yeah, getting a computer tech to do it, yeah, it's a nightmare in itself. So if you can do it yourself, yeah, by all means. But
Do you think that'd fix it though?
it's a hard one to say without seeing it. Because unless it's rebooting, like if you can boot it back into safe mode and get it back into original settings, you might find by just wiping it and starting getting it to fix it.
I think they tried to do that, and that was the point where it stopped turning on, because they managed to start it in internet mode or something, but then apparently it wouldn't do that anymore.
So logic board is the next one.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd be better off removing it, replacing it.
Because I know she's going to apply for the desktop scholarship next year for uni, because she doesn't have a computer for uni now. And apparently there's a scholarship where they'll give you a desktop, which she's going to apply for, because you can't do study without
Is that online course or just at a uni?
QT.
Okay. So at least if they give you the computer, you keep it.
Yeah.
Because I know with a lot of the online ones, you were given a free computer, and then at the end of the course, before the laws were changed, you would be able to keep it. Now the laws are
stand
changed.
up and say that loud so I can correct him for barking at you.
Yeah, now that they're...
Stand up and say it loud, please.
And now apparently, yeah, if you do it now...
And gesticulate like an Italian. Not with your fist though.
that you have to pay for the laptop back, which is wrong. And it's BS.
Yeah.
And it's...
No, keep talking.
and it's wrong,
Stop.
so... Yeah, it's... now a lot of the courses, the government changed the law, and now you have to give the
Yeah, but
laptop back.
that's because people were being dodgy and signing up for the course and
Just to
getting
get
the
the
freebie,
computer.
just so they could get the computer.
Okay, now you can see.
Yeah, I think if you fulfill the course, you shouldn't have to
Yeah, well,
return
you
it.
should have to give it back.
But if you enroll in the course and then drop out, you shouldn't be allowed to keep it. But if you do the whole course,
No.
you should be allowed to keep it.
No.
But yeah, she's applying for the grant, for the scholarship to get the computer, because she's very frustrated. She can't do any of her uni work without being at uni at the moment, and with all the different jobs that she's got, it's not.
Yeah, computers just so essential these days. We're all handcuffed to the bloody things. They're not tiny in our hands. They're sitting on the desk, or like me, first thing in the morning. Let the horses out, get my laptop, sit in bed,
Well,
watch the bloody news.
anything
and see
prior to
who's dying.
Windows 10 now is expensive.
Yeah.
Now, if you can get a Windows 10 laptop for $300, you're doing well, because that's what they're now selling. Whereas Windows 8, Windows 7, they're hyping the prices up so that you don't buy Windows 7 or 8, which is annoying, because I know I had an elderly customer who, he's got Windows 8 and his wife's computer has just failed Windows 7, and they were iffy about Windows 10 because of all the dramas. But we decided to go Windows 10, and so far it's been It's only been a day with Windows 10 and it's been
One day.
One day. I'm waiting by beside the phone thinking, they're going to ring me and there's going to be dramas on my phone as soon as I do.
I don't think it's so much of an issue if you've got high internet, but it's where if you don't have high internet that it'd be an issue because it pulls so much data. But my computer, I've got my HP and it's got Windows 8 on it, but it's just hit the 3-year mark, I think, and I've started getting pop-ups of, would you like to, your computer has passed its peak performance, would you like to trade in?
As you do.
And about 2 weeks after I first got that, I got the blue screen of, your computer ran into a problem and needs to restart, and I'm like...
Well, I wonder why if that's why mine's done it twice
Blue
in the
screen
last
of
month.
death. Yeah, blue screen of death is malware and spyware. So you run malware bytes to get rid of what is causing it. We've now...
I just restarted it twice and it hasn't done it again.
Sometimes that works and then it hibernates and then when you do something else it comes back up.
Yeah.
We've signed an agreement with Malware Bytes and we've made what's called adware cleaner. It's a free program. I'll send it to you, that way you've got it.
Okay.
But we're forever updating it because hackers are getting 10 times better. But it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it wipes absolutely everything.
Yeah, I put AVG free on mine.
Yeah, AVG, remember, it's virus, not malware and spyware.
Yeah, and it gave me like the free update of all of the extra stuff that it does that targets all that. And then after a month, when the free trial ran out, I don't think it's actually cleaning my computer anymore of anything unless I go into it, and it just keeps giving me pop-ups of your pro protection has expired. Would you like to buy now?
Yeah.
No.
You can revert back to the free one. But yeah, I'll Malware Bytes, just download Malware Bytes for free and run it.
Okay.
And the other program that I've got, like I said, which is Adware Cleaner, I'll send you the link, and it is a grouse program. It's basically now...
I think I might have that on mine.
It's a blue logo.
Unless you've done a new one.
Yeah, well, without fail, every week, every 2 weeks, they're up